ESU Bands interview series. Today I have very special guests with us. Her name is Megan Lee.
Hello.
She is the president of Kappa, the Mu Epsilon chapter of Kappa Kappa Psi, which is the honorary band fraternity. So, without further ado, how are you today?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. Got myself some Starbucks today, so we're vibing.
And thank you for cooperating with me in this change of sets from the usual setup. So we're doing the best we can.
Yes.
All right. So first question: tell us about yourself, like instrument, favorite things, etc.
Okay. Well, I've been playing instruments since the 4th grade. I started on the alto saxophone, and then in middle school switched to the French horn, which is now my main instrument. And I now also play the trombone for jazz band since horn isn't super jazzy. I like to think it is, but directors say otherwise. As for some things that I like to do, I love to go outside. I do hikes really whenever I can. I hope to go whitewater rafting soon. Not sure when that's going to happen, but...
And isn't your major have to do hiking, all that stuff?
Yeah. My major is recreation services management. So I want to do therapeutic recreation, which is where you help people with art therapy, music therapy, nature therapy. There's a lot of different options.
Yeah. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of why you're here today. So could you tell us about Kappa Kappa Psi, what we do? Just for reference, I'm going to be just saying is that Kappa. It's just easier to say than saying the entire thing.
Yeah, so so what is Kappa?
Yeah, what is Kappa?
So Kappa is the honorary band fraternity. Our main goal is to help the band whenever we can, whether that be through setting up for a concert band setting or a choir setting, marching band setting, and then we'll tear down afterwards. Everything is done. That way the people in the band, they don't have to worry about everything that they need to do. Like, the brothers in Kappa will do that for them. We like to do a lot of services to just help promote the band. We like to raise money for the band. That way we can get new things. Like I know we've talked in the past about getting a new band truck. So if we can raise enough money for it, we're going to do our best to get that.
So could you tell us about your journey through Kappa? Being as honest as possible.
Okay. So when I was first asked to join Kappa, I was a little unsure about it at the time. There was a lot of fights going on between the families and the chapter, and I just wasn't sure if I wanted to involve myself in that situation. After talking to a lot of people, they were all like, just give it a try. You can leave throughout your process if you don't have to be there for the whole thing. So with that being said, I was more willing to try it out. And then once I learned about it all, I came to enjoy it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna, see this through. And now here I am as president. I enjoy it a lot. All the brothers are basically my friends. I could go to them for anything, and I know that they would be there.
That leads us into the next question. Kind of how has Kappa shaped you as being a musician, person? Anything shaped you?
So, as a freshman coming in here, I would not play my instrument in front of anyone. If I was trying to do something in practice and someone walked in, I would stop until they left, and then I would practice again. And now I've gotten to a point through Kappa and trusting and bonding with everyone that I know that I can practice my instrument, and if I sound bad, it's okay. That's why you're practicing. And more often than not, the brothers are there to cheer you on and just, you're doing great, you got this, you can do this, or let me help you if you're struggling. So I have a lot of closer connections, and I have grown immensely out of my shell of being so afraid to have anyone hear me to now enjoying having people listen.
From my time in Kappa, there's always kind of been a stigma about it being a secretive, so to say. Could you just talk about that stigma from your perspective, and possibly try to dispel or just change the narrative of that type of stigma?
Yeah. So like I said, during my initiation process, I was really unsure. A lot of that was also due to the secretiveness of the chapter. if I had a question, the brothers that were already initiated were like, oh, like, we can't talk about that. Or they would ask me to leave so that they could talk about Kappa things. Fortunately, a lot of those people that did that have now graduated or transferred or, whatever it may be for their situation, and has left the individuals that are more open and willing to be transparent about the aspects of Kappa that they can be. Obviously, there are still things that we cannot outright say. But a lot of it is now like, hey, this is what Kappa is. Let me tell you about it. I can explain this to you. And it's not just like, ooh, like, we can't talk about that.
Also, I'll give a brief history about Kappa real quick. Kappa as a whole was founded in 1919, November 27th, I believe, by people from Oklahoma A&M College. It was like 10 members, and then they had the school guy. His name was Bo. Cool fun fact about him: he had a saxophone-shaped pipe, which makes me happy as a saxophone player. Our chapter, Mu Epsilon, was founded in May 2nd, 2008. So we're actually celebrating our 15th anniversary pretty soon. So yeah, Megan's been a brother for pretty much 2 years.
Yeah, 2.5, I'd say.
Yeah. So we're glad she's our president. She's been leading us in the right direction.
Yeah, doing the best I can.
Using her gavel to strike us in order.
Yes, all the time.
So our motto in Kappa is strive for the highest. What does that mean, and how do we try to achieve it?
So strive for the highest is, well, I mean, I guess kind of what you think. Like, we do everything that we can to reach our highest potential, whether that be through the relationships of the brothers, whether that be through musicianship or leadership, whatever it may be, we work as hard as we can to reach as high as we can, because that, like, those all are going to help you in life. It's not just, oh, for this chapter it's beneficial. Like, this is going to help guide you for the rest of your life. So having that motto as our, like, for our chapter is just wonderful. I'll forget the second half of the question.
How do we try to achieve it? At least for us as a website.
Okay. So what we try to do is, we do a lot of service. We do socials. We try to bond together. We have currently coming up a brother recital where we all can, like, show off our talents, whether that be through playing an instrument, singing, dancing, and we all kind of cheer each other on. We all work together real well to try and do everything we can to reach those goals.
So I'll be honest here, the current state of our chapter in terms of our size is a little, is probably the lowest it's been, really. So how does that affect the chapter operation? If it has, how is that been a challenge to us?
So, interesting thing is, before we took a new class, we had 8 members, and about 5 or 6 of them were on the e-board. So we had basically a brother of e-board members all just talking at each other and running it. So it's been a little difficult. I do feel like, as the president, my duties are not being fulfilled properly because all I am doing is telling everyone, hey, do this, hey, do that. And I'm not able to really guide the chapter as a whole. I do know that we are working on recruitment right now. Like I said, we did take a chapter a class this semester, so our chapter is going to grow a little bit. And small baby steps right now. We came out of a time of COVID that really just threw a wrench in everything. But now that things are starting to get back to normal, we are working as hard as we can to slowly bring that chapter back up to what it was before.
I would say, I think I can probably say this, for the first time ever in our chapter, we're doing a rush week, like the other fraternities on the campus. So watch out, fall 2022, spring 2023, we'll be coming at you, Kappa Kappa Psi.
Yeah, get ready. It's going to be great. Get some ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah.
Unless you're lactose intolerant, then get, like, water ice.
Or eat your lactate medicine.
Yeah.
We have a brother named Sam. She's lactose intolerant, but she always tries to eat any dairy that she tries.
Yeah. Yeah, she will grab the cheese, grab the ice cream, the milk, and she'll just be like, I'll just suffer later. It's so funny.
That's our decision, though. You want to try to be safe.
Yes.
I believe we mentioned this, but Kappa is a service fraternity. What does that exactly mean?
So to be a service fraternity, you want to do different services. So for us, our services include helping the band. So like I said before, we do a lot of setup and teardown for the bands. We've done a Kappa Kappa Psi Cleans Up Campus event earlier this semester, where we walked around campus with trash bags and gloves on because sanitary reasons, and picked up trash from campus to make it cleaner. That's also spreading the word that, hey, like, this is our chapter, we're a service fraternity, like, if you're interested, you can come talk to us. Like, we're putting ourselves out there so they can see us. We will be painting some of the music stands soon, because any of you guys that are in bands know that the music stands can get rusty and old and wiggly, and they're not great all the time. So we're working on that soon. And I said we have like the brother recital coming up. But basically what we do is we try to help the band to either have it run more smoothly or to raise more money through different fundraisers that we're doing. We've done bake sales in the past. We've done Gertrude Clock chocolate bar fundraisers. We're working on a candle fundraiser. Anything we can do to help make the band run.
There's a secret of Kappa's going for the band. I can't spell the secret now, because if you're any future members, you're going to know about it. So it'll be a surprise to you.
Yes.
Alright, so something a more lighthearted question. What's your favorite food?
Oh my gosh. My favorite food? Honestly, I have to say lasagna. I ask my mom for it every year for my birthday, and she's always like, "Oh, Megan, why?" Because she doesn't like making lasagna. But I ask her for it every year. I love the cheese on it. So sorry, Sam.
Last question I have for you today. So Kappa, being an extension of the band, has always been lauded as a benchmark of creating great friendships and relationships. Could you speak of your experience with this aspect? And then lastly, if you have anything to say to our viewers, prospective members of Kappa bands, what would you like to say?
Okay. Well, as for the relationships, I can full-heartedly say that if I were to go to any brother in our chapter, at any moment, they would be willing to help me, whether it be to come pick me up because I can't, get somewhere and I don't have a car, or I need a shoulder to cry on, or I don't understand this assignment, like maybe someone who took that class in the past could help me. Whatever the situation is, I know that they would be there for me. Even if we don't talk all the time, I know that they all love me and I love them all back, and that they would be there for me. As for future viewers, future Kappa members and band members, don't be afraid. Kappa and band, especially here, like we don't have a music program, or a music major, but so the program is literally people who love to play music just to play music. There's no, oh, I have to be the best I can be, like a lot of music majors are. You have to literally be the best or you're not good enough. For us, it's if you want to pick up an instrument tomorrow for the first time ever, we will invite you in, we will help you. It's a really chill environment. We play for fun. We play really fun songs. We have a good brother who just went into Navy basic training. His name is Mike Shen. He's been trying to get our director to play Hips Don't Lie for the longest time. Hopefully that stand tune will come soon. But we, don't be afraid to come to the band. Don't be afraid to join Kappa. Like I said earlier, my process, I was kind of concerned about it, but once you're in it, you know that you have that brotherhood family for life, and everyone is just so loving.
You may be biased, but I think we're in a better state than when Megan went through the process.
I think so too. Yeah. There's a lot less issues in the chapter, and because we are so small now, we're basically able to rebuild everything from the ground up, and we can make that foundation so much more sturdy and strong.
So I thank you for taking time out of your day.
Of course.
And thank you for being so willing in the change of location.
Yeah, anytime. I'm glad I was able to do this with you.
So I hope you guys all I hope you guys all learned a lot about Kappa. We've trying to break the myths of past Kappa relations. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share all that social media stuff. Until next time, bye.
Bye. Nice. Amazing.